What's up, guys? It's better. Welcome back to another. Today is Sheffield Wednesday versus Bolton Wanderers. It is a huge game today for the Owls. Obviously, Wednesday first in the table. We can't stop winning at the moment. 5 out of 5 in our last games, and I'm hoping we can keep that going. I keep saying this every game, but you know, against a good side like Bolton, you know, you never know. Even though they're on pretty rough form, to say they are in the top 6. You know, 3 losses out of the last 5. And they lost 2-0 to Ipswich last week. You know, you never know. They are still a good side. They still very much could win today, and we'll just have to see how it goes, I guess. I think that obviously the team is going to be quite a bit different. Byers came off injured in the game. We'll see. We could see a few rotations here today. Obviously with Johnson back and James fully back as well, and Brown's still in there. So yeah, there's a lot of options for Darren Moore to take today. We'll just have to see which one he takes, and obviously whatever choice he makes, we've got to back him. Darren Moore, he knows best. He is the manager, and so yeah, hopefully he makes the right decision today, and hopefully we have a good game. And I'm just hoping that we play well, to be honest. I'm not expecting too much. I'm not expecting a huge scoreline. I think I'm going to go with a 2-1 today. I think they will score. I think our little clean sheet run might end. But I still think we'll win. I think if Bolton were in a bit better form, this would be probably a draw, or maybe a bit more iffy. But I mean, their bad form of late has given me a little bit of confidence going into this game, and I'm feeling a bit better about it. So I'm going to go for a win for Wednesday, and yeah, 2-1, and hopefully we can get that. But let's head onto the lineups and see how we start against Bolton. Right then, guys. Now we are onto the lineups. So the lineups are as follows. In goal, you've got Cameron Dawson, obviously. Our right wing back, you've got Jack Hunt, and we've got 3 centre backs of Palmer, Flint, and Famewo. Flint obviously occupying the central centre back, and then James as our left wing back. Our midfield 3 is Adeboyejo, Volks, and Bannon, and then up top we got Winaz and Gregory for a change. So obviously Gregory coming in, Adeboyejo coming in, and Hunt coming in, I think. So yeah, so it's a decent little side. I'm not too worried. Obviously Byers not on the bench, but it is what it is. Let's read the bench now, though. We got Stockdale, Alamidi, Adatoro, Brown, Johnson, Adeniran, back in Smith. So obviously there's Johnson returning to the subs. Smith receiving his first benching in probably months. That's probably a bit out of the blue, but you know, gave Gregory a bit of game time. He played quite well when he came on against Portsmouth for the last 20 or so, and you know, he has just been coming on late, so maybe it's good to give him a full game. We'll see how it goes today. Hopefully he does well, and yeah. But I mean, the back line, I think the back line is good. My only concern would be Delhi in for Byers. Feel like when Delhi is good, he can be really good, but sometimes he can be really lazy. And we'll just hope that he's going to put in a good performance today, because if he doesn't, we'll probably struggle in that midfield, and they might dominate us, because he's not really a defensive midfielder. He occupies more of an attacking role, really. So it's more of a 2 in the midfield, but we'll have to see how it goes today. But anyway, let's head over to Hillsborough, guys. Friday night, 7:45 kickoff. Hopefully under the lights at S6 we can get the win. Come on.
Please welcome Bolton Wanderers and Sheffield Wednesday.
Come on! What a goal, Gregory! Come on!
Very poor. Right then, guys, just got out of Hillsborough, and a 1-1 draw to end the dispute between us and Bolton. And yeah, I mean, it was an alright game, wasn't it? You know, we scored, they scored. I don't think we played particularly well today, being honest. One of our poor performances over the past few, and looked like we were really struggling without George Byers. Obviously, we took the lead and quite well. Good goal from Gregory. But yeah, I mean, after that, you know, we kept pressing. We looked well on top. I was thinking, you know, how many can we score today? And then, you know, obviously against the run of play, they get through. Pretty poor defensively. Lack of press in the midfield towards their advancing players. Obviously, played out to the wing and in for Adeboyejo. And yeah, he takes a shot. It's a nice little deflection for them. And their only shot on target all game. It goes in, and it's fair enough. It's clinical. Make it 1-1, and then they really controlled the end of that first half. After that, they were really putting on a lot of pressure, getting me quite worried. I didn't think we would concede again, but I was just worried if we'd be able to get another one and get back in the game. We started the second half pretty similarly, fairly even, really, back and forth. Didn't see too much going on. We took a bit more control of the game. We had a few chances, and then obviously Windass got injured, which was a big blow to our second half. Obviously he had to come off for Smith, and then Gregory came off as well. Probably rest him for Tuesday against Barnsley, because now we don't have Windass. But yeah, it's just a bit annoying losing these players like we are. It's, you know, ruining the game slightly. And yeah, after that we really didn't seem like scoring, if I'm being honest. I could see we weren't going to score. It was just a matter of whether if we were going to concede or not. And to be honest, and to give credit to Wednesday, that defence, I really didn't think we were going to concede in that second half. I couldn't see it happening. Obviously Bolton only had one shot on target all game, and the stats say that, you know, we really deserved to win today, but we didn't. And I think that was because we just didn't play very well, and the chances we made just weren't really good. Really, Wednesday just suffered from losing George Byers mainly, and a few others in the second half. You know, after Gregory came off, we just didn't seem like scoring at all, and it was just a bit of a, you know, let's take a point, move into Barnsley with a bit more hope of getting all three. But we'll just have to see how it goes. You know, I'm a bit bitter that, you know, we didn't get all 3 points today, and you know, we had won our last 5 in a row, and we'd taken a draw. But you know, there's worse teams to take a draw to. Bolton are a good side. You know, they came to us today. They looked strong. The fan base was behind them, and to give credit to the Bolton fans, you know, they were very loud. They were there all game, and yeah, they deserved their point, I must say. They played quite well, and you can see why they're hovering around the playoff places. But it would have been nice to get another win today against Bolton. It really would have helped our season. But yeah, 4 points clear now. Plymouth, still a game in hand on Plymouth as well. But we'll have to see how they do tomorrow. Whether they close the gap to 1 point, we'll see. But you know, after Barnsley, hopefully it should be a bit more smooth sailing for Wednesday. Few easy away fixtures, few easy home fixtures. I don't want to say easy really, because you know, we could mess it up, but on paper they are quite easy, you know, against bottom half sides. So you know, if we get through this rough patch, we're coming to the end of this rough patch. If we just, you know, keep it floating, hopefully don't lose against Barnsley. To be honest, I just don't want to lose against Barnsley, if I'm being honest. I mean, just hoping that we get at least a draw. But yeah, I'd definitely take that. But at the end of the day today, yeah, Wednesday didn't do enough for a win, but did enough for at least a point, definitely. I think it was a fair result for both teams, if I'm being honest. And yeah, again, the ref was quite poor. I just add that in there as well. It was just, yeah, the game ran so slowly, and it was really aggravating at times. And I feel like I say this every week, to be honest, but I think that might just be how League One refs are. They are just really quite, you know, they just go for everything. And at some points it really felt like he was just blowing for them and not blowing for us. But I mean, it is what it is. Maybe that's just in the way that we play. They always punish us because we play quite, you know, tough and rough. But that's it for me, guys. I've got nothing else more to say. 1-1, we take the point. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. Please make sure to leave that down below and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Also, hit that bell icon to get notified every time I upload. But that's been it for me. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next one. Peace.